Hello? Okay, let me do it like that. Hello? Okay. So, I'm streaming at a bit of a different time today. I took the day off work because some exciting news. Mogulplex is part of a small business competition, Startup Westport, that's taking place today. So, I'm going to attend that, or I'm planning on it. It's like a 3.5 hour drive away. So, I'm probably going to go. I'm 99% going to go, but anyways, it's beside the point. Since I'm here and since I took the day off work, I figured I'd work on some stuff as well. So I was making this beat last night off stream. It's pretty good. Might add a few more things to it. Then I want to do something similar that I did last time. I'm going to make a quick little Blender animation, but this time a 2D animation. And make one for this song real quick. And just try to show you guys what that looks like. So let me just, I'm just going to check the audio on the stream because I literally just messed it up like 20 minutes ago. I'm going to make a quick little Blender animation. Let me play this while I talk. So this is the beat, if you guys want to vibe out for a second. So it's a very spaced out kind of atmospheric beat. I don't want to add too much. I kind of like how empty and sparse it is right now. But it's kind of cool. It's only 45 seconds long. It really just depends where I want to take this, because like I could add a bunch of like layers, like a sub bass and stuff, and really like make it like more. Let me check the audio real quick. But it's kind of cool. It's only 45 seconds long. All right, I think the audio sounds pretty good, so that's fine. So yeah, like I said, like let's just start with this. Like I could add like a sub bass, but I kind of like it's almost like this is almost like the song to like a video game menu or something. Like you don't want it to really take up your full attention too much. Like adding a crazy sub bass might just be a little bit too much. I might try to keep it kind of small, because once you add a sub bass, it's gonna be like, oh, like it's a whole song. Like I don't know. All right, where was I? Let's find sub bass. Maybe in here. There's some good ones in here. There's a couple good ones in there. Never mind the fact this is kind of a weird key. So it's gonna take me a second to figure out. I really like. Maybe like the second loop. Well, let me think, because like I already know which ones I'm playing, so I'm playing like 1, 2, 3, something like that. If I was playing bass guitar. Oops. Okay, that sounded pretty good though. Is that the key I want? I hate it. Always gets rid of the first key you play when you do this. Oh, I don't remember what it was. It's kind of cool, but like that's not really gonna be I might have to make that like some keys. I mean, I could try see how that sounds with the bass line. Let's maybe switch this to a different thing from this acid synth, you know. To be too corny, like we're riding a line right now between it being corny. Does this already have a delay on this, or is this delay? So it already does have a delay. Let's get rid of that. Let's throw it on delay. I don't know, I might be getting a little bit carried away here. Let's try going way back. Try making a sub. We had one that like look-y sounded good. Close, we're getting somewhere. I don't know, I'm getting a little lost in the sauce here. I guess I need to keep it simple. just like so simple. Make sure I'm not actually making the song worse by doing this. Very common mistake. Doing too much. I really want this to be like a sub. Type of beat you can just vibe out to for a while. Just put on repeat, so I don't want to interrupt the vibes. I don't know if I like this. It's like there's no reason for this. Let's just keep it as is. I think it's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of different like stuff you could add. I'm not gonna lie, but I think I'm just gonna make it 44 seconds long. And if people want to listen to it for longer, they're gonna have to press play on my YouTube video again. That's just the way it's gonna be. What to call this? I'm gonna call it Hollow MP3. I also, so let's get into the Blender animation side of things then, because that's kind of what I wanted to do anyways. So I've kind of started. I got this idea from the last video I made, where it's called Transparent MP3. And it's like I almost call it Transparent .mp3, like I have been for all my other uploads, but then I realized I was like, Transparent MP3 sounds cooler. So I kind of want to make some stuff that's like I'll name it like adjectives, so I can do like this MP3, this MP3. You know what I'm saying? Okay, 1 second. I'm actually going to route my audio through Ableton. That way I can put a gate on it and just not have to worry about my breaths, because I'm kind of worried that I'm breathing into the mic this whole time. So this will be a little trick for a little life hack. Now I can hear myself. Whoa. Or why can't I hear anything? Oh, it's because the gate. Alright, so the gate was making it so I was muted, but now hopefully that should get rid of my breaths. Like I have to breathe like wicked loud for it to get through the gate. So that should make, let's turn the attack a little bit. That should make things a little bit smoother for the stream. Maybe I should turn down the attack. Okay, this should be fine anyways. So I'm gonna do the audio like that. There's definitely a way to do that through OBS, but whatever. So let's do it. Let's set the timer, because to be honest, this is like 2D animation in Blender is like, this is kind of my thing, or it was years ago. So I'm pretty confident we can make something pretty quick. I just wanna, let's get everything we need here. I'm going to find the document I just made. Whoa, loud. That was so... How is that loud? That's crazy. Am I crazy, or was that just insanely loud? I'm gonna turn myself up in the mic a little bit. Okay, so now I turn myself up on the mic. Hopefully that's a little better. Okay, here's the beat. Here's what we're animating. Start the timer. Let's start by, I have a kind of, I don't remember if this is default to Blender or not, but I have a 2D animation set up. I can't remember if that's default or if I add that myself. I think I added it myself. I don't know. Either way, it's really helpful to have something like this because it just sort of sets you up perfectly. And then actually, I need to plug in my drawing tablet. Hopefully this isn't a big fiasco. Sometimes this is kind of annoying. Okay, are we good? Are things working still? Okay, I think we're good to go. So let's make this window a little bit bigger. Even though it's kind of like, I don't know. Okay, so now we have our 2D animation set up. We have the song, we know the vibe. We have 20 minutes. First thing I'm gonna do is make the whole world black, because I feel like that's kind of the vibe. So we're starting on black canvas, basically. Now let me make sure my drawing tablet still actually works. Okay, here we go. So Blender is great because there's so many different ways you can do things. And okay, is this where I'm drawing in black, but I think it's actually working. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not working. I don't know. Let's see. Whoops, sorry. Is this gonna work? Why not? Sometimes if you go into edit mode, you can see like, is it even drawing stuff? Oh, you see? What's this? It is drawing stuff, but only 1 point at a time. Let me unplug it and replug it. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna reset the timer because this shouldn't count. This is literally me troubleshooting my stupid thing. So, one annoying thing about these tablets is sometimes they kind of just like to stop working for no reason. Then you have to open up the weird app that comes with them, which is like, feels like malware. Okay, let me just try and find this in here. I know I have it in here. Sometimes you just have to open up the weird app that they come with and it like fixes it. This is like the most like sketchy software I feel like I have on my computer. Like I feel like this thing is like, okay, is this working? Okay, I believe it's working. Take this back into draw mode. Here we go. All right, we're officially cooking. So the great thing about Blender is like, so you have your amazing grease pencil. You have grease pencil, but then you still have access to all these shader nodes and compositor nodes and everything to, you know, you have all these tools to make something that looks really cool. So I kind of just want to make a cool little not static, but just a really basic animation that's kind of just like 1 frame. And then I'll put like a noise texture on it to give it a little bit of movement. So let's see. First things first. I like doing eraser point. I also like to these brushes that I got from this one YouTuber. They're literally called like Peppy Land or something. But oh my goodness. But there's these really good brushes that they have. And I think I can get them from here. Yeah. So like, I kind of just want to draw like a cool scene for this. And I kind of want, well, I want there to be like a centerpiece. Which is kind of like this, which will be this weird, I have in my mind like a hollow like cylinder. Would look cool. I haven't used the drawing tablet in so long, but these are the brushes. Okay, first I'm gonna do this. Sometimes you kind of want to make sure that you're drawing like in a reasonable distance away from the camera. Since Blender's still a 3D software, like all your drawings still exist in 3D. So I like to make sure they're like kind of close to the camera. Just because it makes like the brush size a little bit easier to deal with sometimes. Whoa. Okay, this can go away. Okay, let's see. So another thing I'm gonna do is this brush. I want some you see how it keeps doing that? I kinda wanna make that not happen as much. So I think like we're like these like empty spots in the lines. So this is like some real kind of gamer stuff in Blender, but I think it's Simplify that does that. Flip it on 0. I do like a little bit of it, but yeah, let's do a little bit of it. So like point 0.00005. I don't know. I don't remember how many. Okay, that's basically just 0. Let's do 0.000. Is this what we started at? Oops. 001. All right, that looks pretty good. And then so first things first, I want to set the vibe. Let's do like, oops. Let's open up our layer menu and let's try to do some sort of background. Full strength. Mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Let me think. Starting with a blank canvas is definitely difficult sometimes, but let's see. Actually, I kind of have an idea. I know I said I wanted to do this all 2D, but there are some really cool things you can do with grease pencil in 3D that I kind of want to mess with too. Let's just try and draw something. I'm kind of imagining like a river, or first maybe like some like dark green landscape. Make this brush a little smaller. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A little dark green landscape. Then maybe some water. Oh, I like to stick with these. I'm gonna call this one base. I have so many of these stupid materials. Base. Duplicate it. And then we can do a new color. That way we can keep all our brush settings and stuff. Looks kind of dumb. Maybe we could put this behind here. I don't know if I really like this river like in the middle. Like it's kind of in a weird spot. You know what I'm saying? But I do like the colors. And the good thing about Blender is you can change all the colors after. So let's try doing this. Filling this in. How's this look so far? I should just use a fill, but too lazy. It's kind of dumb. See like how broken up this is. I feel like from a composition perspective, we definitely need some help here. Good thing about Blender is like you can go back on everything. So like, let's go into edit mode. I can select all these vertices and just move them to the side. Like I feel like that's gonna look way better. Oops. It's like a peaceful sort of night scene. Okay. And then here's where the magic happens. So we're going to make a new material. Really, it's just going to be the same one again. Duplicate it. Make it a little bit darker. And all of a sudden, start adding like details to this. The real question is though, where do we want to? Like, where do we want the details to come in? You know, let's do like sometimes I'll do this like in a different layer. It's kind of a smart way to do it because then you can like mask things out. But I kind of just want to do this quick, so it's like a really moonlit kind of vibe right now in this drawing. I don't know, I'm just kind of like scribbling away. Maybe there's, I mean, like, maybe like as you get close to the camera, there's some bigger like bushes and stuff. Further away, it's just like little specks. We'll brush this along the river. It's kind of good. It's kind of stupid. Maybe the whole river has darker mud around it. Nah, they're like that. Okay, I might keep trying to do this kind of thing. Like, make this a little bit bluer or something. A little darker. Then we can just do like a little, nah. Maybe, I feel like we need some highlights. Or maybe we can start thinking about the sky more. What do we want in the sky? I feel like we're gonna want a nice big moon right here. Or maybe over here. Okay, I kind of like that. It's a bit much, but I kind of like it. So I'm gonna go to make this like 0.0005. Okay, I guess it just rounds it out in the GUI. The real question is, how crazy do I really want this moon to be? Do I really want it to be that big? That's kind of crazy. Let's do it like this. Oh my goodness. Nah, I do kind of want it to be pretty big. I want it to look kind of stupid too. Like, I understand that this looks kind of crazy. It's stupid, but like, that's kind of the point. It's a little like, you know, it's just a little animation for a song. But that doesn't even look like the moon. That looks like freaking, I don't know what that looks like. Oops. This is a very important detail. Okay, I kind of like that. And then honestly, like like Blender's so sick. I'm telling you guys, like, you do not have to be good at drawing to use Blender. You might say that looks so stupid, and honestly, it does. It looks like crap. So guess what? You go to sculpt mode. You can literally just like push. Oops, maybe not that. I'm like remembering how to do this. Grab or push, either one. Just sort of making it look worse. You can sort of massage things into place a little bit. Even though I'm definitely just making this look worse right now by a lot. But it's pretty cool that you can do it. No, I think I might have to redraw this again. Even though it looks so dumb, I kind of like it. But whatever. I don't know, actually. It looks so dumb. I kind of like it. Yeah. Let's go with it. Moon. Make some stars too. Okay, let's just go crazy with this. I want these to be pretty small. Sometimes I always make drawings like this with like the stars and stuff. Sometimes I go a bit overboard. I think this one's like it was really kind of a quiet kind of vibe, so it doesn't have to be too many stars. Just give it a nice little assortment everywhere. Then I'll do some specks as well. Some stars are far away. Just a little, you know. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy. That looks pretty cool. Okay. This is already coming together, guys. Wait, I'm just gonna say this real quick and call it. Okay. I'm going to turn down the opacity of these a little bit. Even the moon. I want it to be the brightest, but not, maybe not fully white bright. Remember, it's kind of a chilled, dark night. And then this is one of my favorite things to do, is make some clouds. Okay. Let's do like some purplish clouds. Turn the opacity way down. Dark purple. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we gotta be a little more careful with how we do this. Can't just go crazy with this. Let's make these a little more blue in a second. I don't know if this color's kind of messy. Okay, let's just try this. A little more blue, a little darker. Yeah. A little less opacity. See, really, like, this is really where you can decide the vibe of the whole piece. I want these to be like pretty blue. They definitely can't be too saturated. That was pretty good. Part of me wants to just like, you know what I mean? Like, does that look better than it being fully black, kinda? I think I kinda like that. Let's just make this whole thing like this. And then honestly, I'm gonna move this down so it's not so. Okay, no, I kinda like this. So, since we're doing that approach, that's gonna be the new background. Sky. Sky 2. We're gonna make another material. Oops. It's very similar, but a little bit darker, maybe a little bit, you know. Is this even doing anything? Is that even doing anything? Yeah. Okay, I think it has to be brighter to really make an impression, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. Looks pretty cool. Okay. And of the moon have a little glow. Except it has to be, these have to be in front of this. Almost. I don't know. I don't know if I want to have these layers behind the stars and the moon or in front of them. I think it has to be behind them. Then the moon can have its own little glow. No, I don't really like that. We got something here. This is looking pretty good. Before I add more stuff to the drawing, I kind of want to show you guys. So just to show you, the compositing nodes still work here. You know, use nodes, delete this. Actually, I should delete that. I'm going to find my little pixelation node tree. Let's see. Should be in here. So you can still do all the really cool compositor node stuff. Let me render an image real quick just so it shows up. Oh wow, this actually looks pretty sick. So as you can see, this is a little node group that just pixelizes things, and literally all it does is it scales all the pixels up and scales them back down by a set amount. So just made this into pixel art. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. I mean, I think it needs a little more, but I honestly like it. It looks good. And then here's the magic of Blender. This is why Blender is just the greatest. Because it's so easy in Blender, easier than any other software I've ever encountered, to just turn your drawings into a quick animation. So, make this 64 long. You go to this grease pencil object, which we've been working on this whole time. Let me get some water. You go to your grease pencil object that you've been working in, and then you grab a noise. Where is it? I'm blind. Noise modifier. Turn down the position so it's not crazy. I like to do strength too, or thickness, strength. Then we can mess with these as we go, but then you want it to be randomized. You can do like, I think 4 is good. That's a bit much. So we can turn this down. Let's do 8 instead. And all of a sudden, you got a little animated, pixelated video. This is going to be animated, even though it's just one image. So, let's just finish this off with some finishing touches. I'm just going to add one quick thing. Actually, I don't know. This might be done. Let's get the song playing and see how the vibe matches up. This, except it's pixelated. I think it kind of works. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So let's see if I can render this really quick. Oops. See, I just had to keyframe by accident. If I can render this quickly, I can show you guys the finished product. So let's go to render settings. This is very important. Sometimes the render settings in Blender are kind of confusing, so you want to make sure you don't mess them up. I always go to FFmpeg video because I want to make a video and not like 100 PNG files. And then this is very important. You go to the encoder container. I never use Matroska or whatever that is. MPEG-4, that'll get you an MP4 file. That's what you want. Sometimes Mac default have it on QuickTime. They'll give you a .mov file, which isn't, you just can't use it in a lot of stuff. And then we're good to go. Render animation. This should be really quick. I didn't even add like any kind of like VHS effect or anything. It's just like, all right, so we're already at frame 21. I'll show you guys the finished product when it's done. See, it's rendering right now. Let's open this thing up. 10 more frames. So like that's how you make a quick little 2D animation in Blender. Like I said, like obviously it's not like a super complex animation or anything, but the good thing about Blender, I think, is it's so easy. Like you can just make, like you could be making your album cover, you could be making anything, and then it's so easy to where did I put this file? It's so easy to turn it into a oh, I think I screwed up. It's so easy to make any image you make in Blender into an animation. It's just like, it's right there. So I screwed this up. I need to re-export this. Because of like something that's really, oh wait, never mind, it's here. I made a rookie mistake in Blender basically. Whoops, did I just break Blender? So here's the video. We're gonna have to like match them at the same time. Man, that moon does look really stupid. But that's fine. It's only like 3 seconds long, so we're gonna have to loop it, but you get the idea. Fits pretty nice. Alright, so I'm gonna upload that. I guess that's that for the stream for now, so thanks for joining.